Hello, Slobodan Maričić from BBC Serbia. You mentioned Milinković, but how do you see the attacking side of Serbia? Your colleagues, strikers, Mitrović and Vlahović could possess a great threat to your spot.
Yeah, some great attacking players. Obviously, Mitrović I've come up against him in the Premier League quite a lot, and a great goal scorer, physical, hard to handle, uses his body well, switches play well, and then in the box, 1v1, he can be really dangerous. So whoever plays tomorrow night, we know it's going to be. They're going to have threats that we're going to have to stop. We're going to have to defend well. We're going to have to defend our box well. Hopefully, we can counter that by having more of the ball and trying to keep the play in their half. But ultimately, like I said, this is a dangerous team. We know from last summer, we know from watching the clips leading up to this game that they can be dangerous, and we have to be ready for that.
Harry, the Serbian FA have urged their fans not to repeat past issues with discrimination or racism tomorrow night. It's been reported that the players have held a discussion about maybe what to do. Can you give us some insight into what was said and what you are going to do?
Yeah, no, we have a meeting and we discuss the protocols that are in place more from UEFA's point of view. I don't think we like to discuss it too much. Our focus is on the game. Our focus is on trying to beat Serbia on the pitch. Anything can happen, of course, and we're prepared for that. But ultimately, we're not thinking about that. We're thinking about the football game, like the Serbian FA have put out. It's about enjoying the spectacle, enjoying the game, and we hope that's the case tomorrow.
I understand that completely, but obviously it is something you've experienced before. Would you be prepared to take the players off if it happens again?
Well, we're prepared to do what UEFA protocols allow us to do. I thought we handled that situation away in Bulgaria really well, and it'll be no different. These are things that are hard to talk about now because we don't know if it's going to happen or not. But ultimately, like I said, we're prepared, and we had a discussion as a group, so that if the event does happen, we'll be prepared to do what's necessary.
Thank you. Thanks, James. Do we have any further questions? Just comes hamster at the end. Thank you.
Hi, Harry. The other day you didn't have too many touches, and then you go back to the Euros, people complain that you were having too many touches deep. I just wanted to ask, what is the manager asking you to do? And is the challenge, I guess, for your teammates to find you? Yeah,
I think I've always said in different games, different opposition will always determine that. When you're playing the game a couple of days ago where you're playing against 11 men behind the ball, there's no point really me coming behind the ball as well. We've got enough players who can have those touches and create space. Tomorrow might be a little bit different because if they're trying to press us a little bit higher, they might allow me to come and get the ball and maybe try and bring a bit more tempo to the attack. But yeah, the game the other day was more, I felt like we could have been a little bit more direct with crosses, and both our goals come from that aspect. We got into good areas and maybe sometimes just overplayed a little bit. So from a striker's point of view, of course I want as many balls in the box, and hopefully I can get on the end of a few of them. But in terms of my role from the manager, it isn't specific. Each game will change a little bit, and tomorrow night might be a little bit different to the game against Andorra.
Did you also see what Milinković said earlier? He said that he probably won't, or the team won't follow you man to man. They'll wait for you to come into their zone. Is that something you've come across before when they aren't going to follow you? They're waiting for you to. And how do you deal with that?
Yeah. Again, for me, I'll find out on the pitch, obviously. I'm not going to take his word for it because you never know what might happen. But there's games where defenders like to man mark me when I'm in the box, and sometimes I find it better when I drop and then arrive later. I actually find I get more chances that way. And then, it depends if they're marking zonal. It might allow me to stay higher up and try and get on the end of things that way. So they're all kind of things we look at. We have an idea of how we think they like to defend, how they like to play. But ultimately, until you're out on the pitch, you never really know. And I think that's where experience and just game understanding come into it, and you kind of decide then and there.